Hello and welcome to Nirmal Bank, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Hiral Dadia. We have with us Kunal Shah, Head of Commodities Research, joining in. Kunal, welcome to the show. Kunal, the dollar index has been alternating between, say, that 95.6 to 95.7 levels. Plus, if you see in terms of the US yields as well, we've seen some bit of a correction that has come in on that front. So overall, what's the kind of direction are you seeing? Do you think there could be that positive up move that could continue with regards to the dollar?
See, on a longer term, yes, but in a short term, what is happening with the dollar index is that dollar index is not appreciating in spite of all the bullish news. So we know that the tapering is going to take place. We know that the interest rates in US are going to go up. But in spite of all the negative news, dollar index is not at all strengthening. So I think in near term, this weakness in dollar can be beneficial for commodities, and not expecting it to strengthen quite sharply. In fact, it can weaken by 10-20 bips. So not expecting, any dramatic fall.
Okay, the dramatic fall expect नहीं कर रहे हैं dollar index में. Secondly, what's the impact are we expecting with regards to gold and silver? Kunal, what's the impact we're expecting on gold and silver?
Gold and silver is moving up. Yeah, gold and silver are moving up on account of the geopolitical concerns coming out of Russia and Ukraine. Number one. Number two, gold and the dollar index is weakening. That is also bullish for gold and silver. So these two reasons are going to be supported. And tomorrow, we are going to see US inflation data, and that is expected to have surged from 7.1.4%. So higher inflation, weaker dollar, and geopolitical concerns can push. So if you remember on Monday, I told everyone listening to our webinar, buy gold, and gold is up by almost 500 rupees. And I still maintain my stance. Gold and silver both looks positive. One should remain in it. Gold can go up by 48,700, 750. Silver also for the same reason can go up by 62,800 to 62,950 to 63,100. So gold and silver both looks positive.
Right. And overall base metals, are we expecting the similar kind of uptrend?
Base metals, I'm expecting the uptrend to continue in aluminum and nickel. If you see, nothing is broadly happening in copper, but aluminum looks very positive. It has breached 52-week high. 255 is the current rate. 260 will be my target. 253 would be my stop loss.
Right. Kunal, your view coming in with regards to crude and natural gas, if you can give that in Hindi as well.
Okay. So natural gas, I told on Monday that this week the weather is expected to be warmer, and that's the reason why gas is coming down. So because of the crude, and another thing for crude oil, we are witnessing France, negotiating with Russia in order to de-escalate the geopolitical concern. So if that kind of news comes up, okay, then you may see oil going down, but it's all depends on the news flow. So for the day, 66.80 sell, 67.40 stop loss, 6,600 to 65.80 should be the target.
Right. And could you give the view in Hindi as well?
अच्छा, हिंदी में डॉलर इंडेक्स अप्रिशिएट होने की जगह डिप्रिशिएट हुआ है अभी, तो उसके कारण गोल्ड और सिल्वर बाइंग ही लग रहा है. गोल्ड और सिल्वर में बाइंग चालू रहेगा, और मुझे ऊपर ही लग रहा है गोल्ड और सिल्वर दोनों. जहाँ तक क्रूड की बात है, ये रशिया और फ्रांस का नेगोशिएशन चल रहा है ये क्राइसिस डी एस्केलेट करने के लिए. ऐसा कोई न्यूज़ आता है कि रशिया मान गया, जियोपॉलिटिकल कंसर्न सीधा कम हो जाएगा और क्रूड नीचे आ जाएगा. तो मुझे आज लग रहा है कि आज के दिन में चांस लेना चाहिए ऑयल शॉर्ट में. अभी भी कोई ऐसा होने वाला है ऐसा प्रेडिक्ट करना बहुत डिफिकल्ट है, पर जो हिसाब से कल इवनिंग और आज मॉर्निंग से ऑयल वीकनेस दिखा रहा है, शायद ऐसा कोई डेवलपमेंट आए तो हमको अच्छा मुनाफा हो सकेगा. मेटल्स में कॉपर नहीं, कॉपर में बताता हूँ, पर एल्यूमिनियम और निकल ये दोनों तो मुझे लग रहा है फिर से तेजी करनी चाहिए. एल्यूमिनियम 260 के टारगेट के लिए लेना चाहिए। और जहां तक आप बात कर रहे हैं कॉपर की, कॉपर में नियर टर्म में फंडामेंटल बहुत ज्यादा तेजी की नहीं है, सो इसीलिए मैं एग्रेसिव बाइंग नहीं, पर आज के दिन के लिए मैं कॉपर 753 में बाई करके 757 758 के टारगेट्स के लिए वेट करने के लिए रिकमेंड करूंगा। और नेचुरल गैस के लेवल्स की बात करेंगे, नेचुरल गैस मुझे लग रहा है वहां पे 15 15.5 का स्टॉप लॉस डाल के आप बेच सकते हैं और कवर करना चाहिए बाद में, नीचे में 302 303 के आसपास कवर करना चाहिए।
Right. So that's the overall view coming in for the commodities market as a whole. Thank you, Kunal. Thank you, participants, for joining in as well.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel for in-depth interviews of India Inc. and press the bell icon so that you do not miss our updates.